The Mutt Hut is a dog daycare that provides a leash-free experience catering to the whole dog, including physical, mental, and social activities. Adam Sheed is the owner and only employee at the Mutt Hut and has been serving since December 2015. Being the only employee, Sheed was asked what he does.
I don't have any breed restrictions, so the way I set it up, I need to do a temperament test first to meet the dog, talk with the owners, and see what I can do, what best I can do to help them. Typically, my dogs come for daycare because their owners are working full-time, and they don't want to leave them at home to their own devices. But I also have some dogs that I work with on an individual basis, whether they have a little bit of stranger danger, so some of the dogs are a little bit more timid or have a little bit of anxiety towards people. Some of my dogs have anxiety towards other dogs. So in the temperament test, I kind of evaluate what I'm seeing. You know, does the dog have issues with me being a new person, stranger, or are there issues with other dogs? And in that scenario, I'll pick a smaller, calmer day to work individually with these dogs.
Sheed also explained the demand for a business such as his in the Lansing Township area.
There are a couple different reasons for it. Most people will assume that the daycare is here to let the dogs come and play while owners are at work, and that's a fantastic reason, and it definitely is one of the top ones. But really what's happening here during the day, even with dogs that are completely well adjusted, wonderful, love people, love other dogs, there's still a learning process that goes on for them, learning to play with different dogs and different dog styles, learning to listen to verbal commands. I do off-leash dog play, so with that's how I work with the obedience as well, and doing any sort of training or work with, again, anxiety issues, aggression issues, things like that.
According to Beth Duman, author of The Evolution of Charlie Darwin, claims that separation anxiety amongst dogs is caused mostly by people who do not practice leaving their dogs for short periods of times, but will leave for long periods.
Everything's off-leash and positive reinforcement, so it gives me an opportunity to work with these dogs as well and find out what they respond best to, and then I can bring that information back to their owners so that they can do similar work at home, so the dog is getting, you know, attention here and attention there as well, and it really helps with a lot of their issues. You know, probably one of the biggest ones is separation anxiety, as you can hear right now. That's my girl who is saying, I know there are people here, why can't I meet them?
Sheed was asked his reasoning for opening the Mutt Hut.
The short answer is, I guess what really propelled me, I rescued a 100-pound male collie 5 years ago. He was pretty badly abused, was kicked a lot, didn't have any training whatsoever. 100-pound dog that didn't understand no.
Wow.
So anything he wanted, he would get, and so I worked with him quite a bit. He's Toby, he's in there too. He's the quiet one, go figure. But a lot of people, family and friends, were telling me they had noticed, within a couple of years, noticed quite a difference in him. How he interacts with people, how he interacts with kids, with other animals, all of that stuff. He really kind of turned a corner. And so that turned into friends and family wanting me to help with their dogs, and then that turned into, okay, I don't particularly enjoy my job anymore, and I love to do this. And so I decided on opening a dog daycare just because I feel like that's a really good way to get my name out, and I can offer a variety of services within the dog daycare. Get my name out there, and then within a couple years I'm hoping that I can get into more of the training and rehabilitation, because that's really what my passion is, specifically dog body language. Seeing how the dogs interact with each other and what are problems, what's fun, you know. It's hard for us to see what's fighting, what's play, you know, what's bullying, what's you know, normal, and for me that's my passion. I find it just amazing to watch how they interact with each other.